Hey, good evening, guys. What are you going on? It is Matt with the DPI podcast, and it is Tuesday, June the 7th, 2022, and it's another DPI live show. Hope you guys are doing well. Real quick, want to say some thank yous. Thank you to Dr. Collision, On Pos the Dinosaur Hunter, Blazed Retweets. Every week, you guys share my stuff, get it in front of another 60,000 people. I love you for it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it so much. Also this week, a couple of new followers over on the YouTube channel. First one, Nathan Reda. Thank you very much for the follow over on YouTube. The other one is the Tastes Like Disney channel, subscribed over on YouTube as well. So appreciate that. One more before we get going. Abigail 2020 123 over on Twitch. Thank you for the follow over there. Very much appreciate it. Just awesome to have some traction on all these different platforms. So really, really, really nice. Just a heads up, got the information from Restream today that as of July the 31st, they're only going to allow us to stream to 2 different platforms. So once they make that change, we will be going to YouTube and Twitch for all of the podcast stuff. So YouTube and Twitch on Tuesday night. So if you are a watcher on Facebook, on my channel over there, or over on Twitch at Disney Insights, as of August 1st, we won't be able to stream to those platforms as well. Kind of is what it is. It sucks, but we gotta play by their rules, I guess, and that's one of their rules. So like I said, tonight, big news night. So let me get over onto the Twitterscape. That's where I keep all the news. So if you're wondering what we're going to talk about each week, just check out my Twitter feed at Disney Insights, and you will be able to check out what is going on this week. Lots of big things going on. So we did just get back from a trip from Dollywood. I know this is a Disney planning show, but spent a couple days at Dollywood last week. Really good. Really like that park. I would say it's underrated, but it was voted one of the best parks in the United States and has one of the best shows in the United States. So I don't think it's that underrated. But yeah, a couple of good days there. Missed the busy time. Both days we were there, it was relatively dead. Got to ride everything we wanted to, most things a couple of times, so that was really cool. But really enjoyed the park. The Dreamland Drive-In show is fantastic. I posted on our Twitter account about it, and just it's something that it's hard to find, and it's not just kind of out there in the open. But it is very well worth finding it and watching it. Very good live music, very good storyline, just a lot of fun. So I just noticed I got to update my little thumbs up guy. We just hit 130 subscribers over on YouTube, which is pretty cool. So thank you guys all for that. So yeah, so let's get into a little bit of the news. Lots of news this week. We'll start out over at Disney Springs. Disney Springs, The Summer House on the Lake is coming to Disney Springs in 2023. Basically, this is a Florida-style restaurant. Really cool concept art over on Blog Mickey if you want to check that out. Carly Weissel had the news scoop on this, so that was fun. Another restaurant, great place, Disney Springs, awesome if you are wanting somewhere that is outside of the parks, but not outside of the Disney World. So, yeah, those are nice. Couple more retweets out over on Twitter. Eichel Gems, one of the most loyal Disney fans that I know. We've talked a lot about camera stuff. We've talked a lot about Disney. She retweeted, and she's got a massive following with everything she does on the Follow Fridays. And then the Lyft guy, thank you for retweeting it as well over on Twitter. So really, really appreciate it. Moving on in the news, we're gonna come back to this thing, and this has kind of been the story that won't go away. This has been going on since last summer. This Princess and the Frog transformation of Splash Mountain. Well, the woman that voiced Tiana announced that the rethemed Splash Mountain attraction at Disneyland and Magic Kingdom were going to open in 2024. Of course, Disney has not confirmed any of this. This is just somebody that's probably saying that, hey, I've already done some voice work for it, and it's coming. Okay. We'll see. They were building a resort behind the Contemporary. You know, that Reflections? And it's not happening. So, we'll see. It's just a story that just won't go away. Am I against it? No. Do I think Splash Mountain needs a retheme? No. Do I think it offends people? You're offended if you take it that way. It's not like they bash you in the face with the things that make that movie the way it was. But yes, there is those things about that movie that people don't like. So, again, take out of it what you want. Anika Nani Rose says Splash Mountain rethemes done in 2024. Okay, cool. Let's go over to Adventures by Disney. Adventures by Disney is kind of like a travel company that Disney does. They partner with a lot of local vendors. So they'll partner with local hotels, local tour agencies, and that kind of stuff, and come up with these really, really cool adventures to a lot of different destinations. And they announced one on June the 3rd to Venice. Venice, Italy. Inside look at the time-honored tradition of Venetian Carnival masks. So hand-painted Carnival mask making. That's pretty stinking cool. When I talked to Shannon about this, she was pretty excited about it. Not that we would be doing it, but it's a cool thing. I mean, it's just it's a neat Adventures by Disney, and Venice is just such a cool city anyway. So really cool to see that side of the Disney stuff coming back, and that being really cool with the Adventures by Disney. So just making sure that you guys can hear me. Been talking here for like 10 minutes without even checking my microphone. That's Streaming 101. Check your microphone. Brian Heidel knows that. Expedition Everest, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure may remain as standard Genie Plus options. This is something with when Guardians opened. Guardians took the spot of the individual Lightning Lane #1 at Epcot this 2 weekends ago. And they announced that there were going to be some changes on everything until the 8th of August, and most of the parks have had 2 individual Lightning Lanes. Well, they're backing it back to 1 at each park, and it seems like, as of August 8th, they were going to change it back to 2. It looks like it may hold out for a little bit longer. And they're in the bucket with the other attractions, and it looks like it may go past August 8th. We'll see. We're still 2 months away from that. So Disney can change their mind about 40 times between now and then, and really, it doesn't affect anybody. But, so Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is not a pay per ride right now. If you want to do the Lightning Lane, it is in the regular bucket. So you just, buy the Genie Plus at $15 per person, and hope at 7 o'clock in the morning that you can make that your first Genie Plus selection. And then in 2 hours, once the park opens, so at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock for Epcot, you can make your second Genie Plus selection, because more than likely you're not going to get on Ratatouille before 11 o'clock. Kind of is what it is. All right, up and coming attraction time. Let's make this full screen.
For a journey beyond what
let's
is
not
possible.
do that yet.
Walt Disney
Stop it. Stop. You go there. You go there. I want you to move. I want you to move. We're going to put you over here, I guess. And then we'll go here. We're going to go back here. We're going to go here. Alright. We're going to watch another new trailer released this week from Disney.
Prepare yourself for a journey beyond what is possible. Walt Disney Animation Studios proudly presents Strange World, a new motion picture event.
Brace yourself!
Travel past space and time to a place of infinite mystery, unlike anything you've ever seen.
Where in the world are we? What in the... We are in way over our heads. I'm not an explorer. I'm a farmer. Whoa. We need to get out of here!
If you want to back out, this is the time to do it.
Really?
No! Messing with you. Come on. Let's make history.
Cool. Strange World, Thanksgiving, Walt Disney Animation Studios. So another new movie coming out from Disney. Lots coming out from Disney. So that's cool. Come over here. Nothing new there. If you guys are watching me over on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, thanks a lot. Appreciate ya. Moving on to some news that we knew was coming. And we're going to see the not so triumphant farewell of Kite Tales. Kite Tales going to be short-lived. I think once you saw it, you understood why. Granted, the first time was fun. The first time was interesting. The first time provided some comedy as you watch these giant kites topple into the stands, which was planned, but like, wow, they really are doing this. But now it's not even like a scheduled show, and I'm going to use show in quotation marks. It's like the cavalcade parades that Disney was doing. Now you're going to have a flotilla work its way back, and if it is the Jungle Book flotilla, or if it is the Jungle Book or Lion King flotillas, there is going to be a short kite show as they reach that Discovery Theater. Yeah, it's unfortunate. They could have done a lot with that show. It never took off. Yeah, that was a bad pun. But yeah, they've taken down all the decorations and the seating. They've taken down all the decorations that were in the courtyard area, like the entrance area over off of like Theater in the Wild, over by Disneyland USA, all that kind of stuff. All those decorations are down. Now you just kind of watch the sky and you're going to see a kite every once in a while. And that is a huge loss for Disney. It's just a show that just didn't do well. A show that just didn't do what everybody thought it was going to do. So, yeah, is what it is. Disney Plus getting the original shorts I Am Groot coming August 10th. How many shorts are we going to get where the main character only says 3 words? I said it. Fight me on it. I mean, if you really want to know the honest truth, that's what it is. Groot says 3 words. I am Groot. He says it with different tonation to make you feel different things, but he says, I am Groot. 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 That's it. And they're going to make a whole little mini series out of it. Of shorts. Great. My kids will love it. I will pull my hair out every time we watch them. Speaking about pulling my hair out, I'm going to try and not do this and not spoil anything for people that haven't started watching Obi-Wan. I'm just not into it. You know, I felt like all the other series, I mean, even Bad Batch, I was drawn into. And this one, I'm just like, is it going to get started? I mean, this last episode, bringing back you know who. I think that was maybe the best thing so far in the series. But man, I'm just not there with it yet. Mandalorian, I was there. Boba Fett, I was there. And Boba Fett, I thought, took forever to get off the ground. But I was there because even in the first episode, there were flashbacks. And it just, you kind of got the feeling of this is where this is going. And this is pretty cool. You know, Falcon, Winter Soldier, I was there. This, just not there. I'm not there. So hopefully it gets better. It's only got 3 episodes left. I think they're only doing doing 6 episodes in this first season. So, only 3 episodes left. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully it does something. Who knows? I honestly don't know. Theater in the Wild. We were just talking about Theater in the Wild. Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond is the new show that's coming to the Theater in the Wild. It's basically the Finding Nemo show that was there, expanded, new lyrics, some changes. Yeah, it's that. But they released show times today. Morning shows are going to be 10:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. Afternoon shows 12:30 p.m., 2:30 p.m., 3:30 p.m., and 4:30 p.m. So 6 shows total, basically on every half hour except for 1:30. So, cool. Yeah, it's stripped down, it's cut down. It is. It's going to be interesting next week to see how people react to it. I think you're going to have a lot of people that are like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And you're going to have some people that are like, yeah, this is a cut down show. The only thing that comes to my mind when I think of a show like this, now granted, they didn't change anything in it, was a celebration of Festival of the Lion King. I felt like that was just enough for people to come back and say, oh, this is that show and that's cool. But without the tumble monkeys and without the bird and with the aerialists and that kind of stuff, it just wasn't the same show. I have a feeling this is going to be the same way. I just do. It sucks, but I have this feeling that it's just going to be one of those, whatever shows. I just do. I don't know. I don't know why I have that. I'm Debbie Downer today, so I guess that's kind of where that's coming from. Biggest news. Do I have a good? What do I have as a sounder here? That's not a bad sounder. Now, for the biggest news of the show, Minivans are coming back, and we've known that the Minivans were coming back for a while now, a few months. We've been seeing them around Walt Disney World property. We know that they've been training. June 29th. Test rides are beginning this week. Could be added to the Lyft app by June 29th. Minivan service will officially return to Walt Disney World on June 29th. Airport service will not be offered. I still think Disney has something in the works for airport service. We'll see what happens there. It might be one of those things that they're just taking the liability out of it. I think they had more accidents with airport buses than they did with any other bus on property. So you take a little bit of liability out and you make a little money in a different direction. Whatever. Test rides will begin this week, which means you could see Minivans available in the Lyft app prior to June 29th. They're saying it will be random and that kind of thing. But just if you're down there and you want to take a Lyft, use the minivans and see if you can't find them. Use the Lyft app and see if you can't find the minivans. Best way to get around property, hands down, the best way to get around property. I don't care about your Skyliner and your monorail and all that kind of stuff. Minivans are the best way to get around property, hands down. You just have to get one, and that's the only problem. Let's see. Last thing I've got tonight is Run Disney has announced their Princess Half Marathon weekend themes. I know a lot of people on the Twitter sphere have been very, very anxiously and not so patiently waiting for these. So they are going to be, the Princess 5K is going to be Jasmine themed. And you could go over to the Run Disney blog to check this out. So Jasmine, Raja, Abu, and Carpet make an appearance on the 5K theming. It's Belle, Mrs. Potts, Chip, Lumiere, and Cogsworth on the 10K theming. It's Pua, Moana, and Maui on the half marathon. And then Cinderella, Gus, and Jacques on the 19.3, the Fairy Tale Challenge 19.3. Yeah, it's, I don't know, the art is very like color by stickerish. If you've ever done one of those books, you know what I mean. So I haven't done a Run Disney weekend. Hell, I'm doing my first 5K. The first time I've really run in a while since college. I'm doing that on the 23rd of this month. So if you guys want to see how that went, you can check out the show. Let's see, I'll do a show on the 21st. So the show on the 28th, you'll get the rundown on how the 5K went. We're going to do that, like I said, we're going to do that on June the 23rd. And kind of see how that goes. I'm hoping to get it done 45 minutes. If I could do 15-minute miles, I'd be super happy with the shape I'm in. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes that well. But guys, thank you all much for watching tonight. If you do have any questions, you can reach out to us on Facebook at PATM Disney Travel or at DPI Podcast, on Twitter at Disney Insights, on Twitch Matt_DPI, YouTube, the Disney Planning Insights Podcast, Instagram, Princesses and the Mouse. Again, thank you guys all for watching tonight. Thank you for all the shares, likes, everything that you guys do, and I will talk to you guys here in about a week. Bye, guys. No guests on tonight, just me and the news. If you want to check us out, go over to YouTube, the Disney Planning Insights Podcast. We just went over all the channels that you can check us out on, but Facebook at DPI Podcast, Twitter at Disney Insights, YouTube, the Disney Planning Insights Podcast, and Instagram, Princesses and the Mouse. See what I did there? Thank you guys all for watching, listening, everything you do. We will talk to you